What's up, YouTube? How y'all doing out there? What's up? So this video gonna be about Bobby Brown, and he sounded off about Britney Spears doing his take on my prerogative. He said she butchered it and it sucked. And my reaction is, you think? Um, I didn't care for it at all. I remember Whitney Houston and Bobby B and Bobby Brown TV show, and they rolled their eyes. I'm sure the checks were nice. I'm sure getting the buzz was nice. But having to listen to that music makes me want to cut all my hair off too. I mean, I was thinking like, you got to be kidding me. I mean, this was deplorable and depressing. I mean, did you hear her vocal? Everybody's talking. I mean, it was auto tune. The drums, the synthesizer had no swing. It was swingless. It was like someone had been under a chandelier and got hit over the head with a bottles and couldn't wake up, and they were in a coma, and they just was singing in a monotone, which was just so oof. He echoed the sentiments I had. And I'm thinking, who is allowing this music to be desecrated? Who is allowing it? I ain't understand why Prince didn't like people cover his music. Now, I'm going to tell you like this. We may or may not, one thing about it, thing about Bobby Brown, he may not have been the greatest singer or the tone, but it's hard to actually cover his songs because they sound like him. I dare anybody to match every little step I take energy or on our own, let alone my prerogative. I mean, his prime peak material, you ain't gonna cover that and pull it off with the energy yet. Because you can say what you want to say about him, but nobody has the ability to cover his songs like him and make it hang like that. I think that it's a situation where when you hear it, you just got to leave it alone. I think you just need to stop with that. Um, it's one of those things where you hear it and you're just kind of like appalled that the rug companies would put that out. They think so little because they can't tell nobody with a coherent mind that that's the best thing that you could do. She really whiffed on that. She can't possibly have thought, oh, this sounds good. I can't wait. I did Bobby Brown justice. She can't, not with a straight face. Not in your straight capacity mindset that you could possibly think that that wasn't desecrated, that it was dismal, that it was abysmal, and it was awful. I mean, it was all the and above. Never where I went to anywhere, not even the most stiffest places that they ever put that on. And there was a reason. Now, her greatest hits album came out in soul. And like I said before, you get residuals, you get paid. You'll suck it up because the money's coming in. But ask somebody what they really thought, they think that thing sucked. They think that thing was good for a frisbee, and we're going to use that on a grill. Being a vegetarian, you can actually make tofu compact disc with that, so you can burn it on the grill. You can have it just was deplorable and depressing. It sounded like music. It was very just make your tummy hurt, and you don't even have a tummy ache. So Bobby Brown let it be known how he felt about that. And I say, you know what? You told the truth, Bobby. You told the truth, Bobby, on that one. That was deplorable. That was horrible. It should never have came out, not even as a joke. Maybe it's an April Fool's Day prank. I don't think so. But if you needed to send some money, you've been better off just cutting them a check as opposed to desecrating a song. And I do think Britney had a moment in time when she was one of the most important artists, and I do think her movement was important, but not for that. That was tacky and bad. Please hit like, subscribe, welcome thoughts and comments, and I do respond. Thank you. Wash your hands, keep your mind clear, watch out for another. Share it if you like, and hit that membership. Stay safe, stay blessed, stay woke, stay free. I'm out. Peace.